Bayang magiliw, handa awit.
Bayang magiliw, presa silahanan, harap ng puso sa liboy buhay. Lupang hinirang, lugeta ng magiting, sa manlulukin, di ka pasisip, sa dagat at bundok, sa simoy at sa langit kong bukaw. May latang tula at awit sa paglayang minamahal. Ang isang ng watawat mo'y tagumpay na nagigiling. Ang bituin at araw na kailan pag may nagdidilim. Lupa ng araw na luwag na iwasinta. Buhay langit sa piling mo. Ang ligaya habang may mag-aapi, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
Panunumpa sa watawat ng Pilipinas. Ako ay Pilipino, buong kapatan na nanumpa sa watawat ng Pilipinas at sa bansang kanyang sisasisan na may banal, karungan at kalayaan na pinakikilos ng sabayan ng Diyos, makatao, makatasikas sa mga bansa.
We have 12 members present. Member Kapampangan? We have 13 members present. Okay, having a forum, we now proceed to the next item, the agenda, approval of the agenda. Move to approve today's agenda, Mr. Chairman. Okay, there's a motion for approval, seconded by Councilor Vinny Blomote.
Mr. Chairman, approval of the agenda.
Any addendum?
Addendum.
Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Let us recognize the arrival of our Councilor Attorney Mohamed.
Okay, resolution requesting the Department of Public Works and Highways, DPWH, to remove all the debris, boulders, and fallen rocks along the National Highway and Barangay San Roque, Iligan City that pose danger to the vehicles and motorists passing along the said area, and to institute active and passive rockfall protection system to prevent the rocks from falling down. This is a joint resolution with Councilor Attorney Panlungsod. Sumbo, Mr. Chairman.
Okay, there's a motion. Seconded by Member Salsos and Member Iligan. Addendum, motion for addendum.
Dindom?
Okay, Member
Ako na itong tingog. Resolution declaring July 17, thus up to 23, 2024 as a National Disability Rights Week in Iligan City with a theme promoting inclusion, celebrating abilities, and advocating access. So move, Mr. Chair.
Second.
Okay, this motion seconded by Member Anya, amended by Crucial Approval.
Another one, Mr. Chair.
Okay,
For first reading, a proposed ordinance entitled An Ordinance Amending and Incorporating Other Pertinent Provisions to Article 5 Minerals of City Ordinance Number 11-5763 entitled An Ordinance Adopting the Iligan City Environment Code of 2011 providing funds thereof and for other purposes. So move, Mr. Chair.
Second.
okay, there's a motion by Councilor Bertas. Duly seconded by Member Panaya and Member Malanay. Amended by Crucial Approval.
Mr. Chair,
Okay, Member Salsos.
thank you, Mr. Chair. Motion to Motion to addendum, Mr. Chair, is the appearance of the officers of the Iligan Grade Competent and Skills and Skills Incorporated Pursuing Session, Mr. Chair. So moved.
Okay, this motion by Councilor Santos, and this is seconded by Member Ong, Member Malay, and Member Yang. Amendment by Tusho. Any more additional? Member Iligan.
Mr. Chair, I would like to move for the approval of the inclusion
Adi, lagi makita.
of as item 14. This is the grant of authority for the mayor to sign a contract of Lorena Gaba, Kathleen Maria Avenido. With the monthly rate has been budgeted in the contract and for the period July 1 to December 31, 2024. May I move, Mr. Chair?
Okay, the motion, this is seconded by Member Pakanya and Member Huertas. Amendment by Tusho.
Another one, Mr. Chair, as I 15. Also the same motion for to grant authority to the mayor to sign the contract of services to Yaon Duigi, Dagoy, and Cyril Dagil, Dugil. May I move, Mr. Chair?
Second.
Okay, there's a motion, and this is seconded by Member Pakanya. Amendment by Tusho.
And I-16, Mr. Chair, this is also a motion to approve a resolution giving authority to our city mayor to sign the contract of services of Dr. Sherin Lukman, Dr. Ayesa Ruhaida Mitmo, Dr. Hasmin Lara Adam from June 1 to June, with respect to June 1 to July to June 1 to June 30, 24, but the other one is May 1 to 2024 to December 31, 2024. May I move, Mr. Chair?
This is motion by Councilor Iligan. This is seconded by Councilor Yang. Amendment by Tusho.
Another one, Mr. Chair, as K2F. K2F. This is of the name JJ. J in a jar.
Yes, it's a J.O.
J.O. Oh my God. This is an ordinance temporary closing from January 16 to 27. The Benito Street, Purok 9, Saray, Iligan City. In celebration of Fiesta Sangguniang Sangguniang Panabang. May I move, Mr. Chair?
Second.
Okay, this motion by Councilor Iligan. This is seconded by Councilor Bernard Kenya. Amendment by Tusho.
As K2 J O K yes.
Ay, salamat.
Balik ako kadungog niyo. Lucky letter is A.
Corrected.
Kabayutan.
Mr.
Mr. Chair, I would like to move that K2A, a resolution addressed to all department heads of the local government unit of Iligan City, informing them to have a deadline of submission of the contract of services for the month of June, January to June. The deadline should be January and February. Except those contracts, this applies to contracts for 6 months, except Thereafter, the monthly contract for a monthly contract. And from the contract from July to December, 6 months,
Sabot.
they should submit all the contract of services before the Sangguniang Panlungsod, before within July and August, with an exception of a monthly contract of services. Otherwise, any contract submitted in delay shall not be entertained by the Sangguniang Panlungsod. Memo, Mr. Chair. Sako. Kabayin na.
Addendum pa man. Addendum
Amendment by,
Ah, iya siya permente mo na.
any more addendum?
Sige.
Any more addendum? If there's none, any motion for the approval of the agenda with amendment by addendum? Member Ong?
To approve today's agenda, Mr. Chairman, and addendum, Mr. Chairman, so moved, Mr. Chairman.
Okay,
Second.
there's a motion for the approval of the agenda with addendum and seconded by Member Iligan. Okay, the agenda is now approved with addendum by
Next item, the reading and approval of the Journal of Proceedings.
Member Ong.
Yes, Mr. Chairman, move to dispense the reading and approving the journal of proceedings on the minutes of the June 4 and 11, 2024 regular sessions. So moved, Mr. Chairman.
Okay, there is a motion for to dispense the reading of the minutes of the previous meeting. Duly seconded by Member Iligan.
Baka to.
The reading and approval of the journal of proceedings and minutes of the June 4 and 11, 2024 regular session is now dispensed.
Next item, under H, referral business. First item will be the Chair on Health.
Okay.
Mr. Chair, this is, first item is noted by the Committee on Health.
Okay, noted.
Item number 2 is referred to the Committee on Laws.
Member South.
Good afternoon, Mr. Chair.
Good afternoon.
I respectfully move, Mr. Chair, that this barangay ordinance number 01-01, series of 2024 from the Barangay Council of Iligan, Iligan City, entitled an ordinance imposing increase of fees and charges on individual barangay clearance, barangay business clearance permit, and other services offered by this barangay, pursuant to the provisions of the local government code and provide penalties and evaluations thereof, to return to the concerned barangay, Mr. Chair, so that it will incorporate or will take note of the amended joint memorandum circular number 2021-01, series of 2021 of the DILG, DEI, ARTA, DICT, PRC, DPWH, BFP, with standardized processing of business-related permits and other related ancillary and accessory permits issued by the LGUs, consistent with the provisions of RA 11032, where in such joint memorandum circular stated that barangay clearances related to business permit application shall be integrated and processed by the BPLO and such
the establishment is located. Furthermore, this has already been taken in our resolution number 24-399 dated June 4, 2024, wherein it stated, the title of which is Resolution enjoining the barangay captains to comply with the amended joint memorandum circular number 2021-01, series of 2021 of the DILG, DTI, ARTA, DICT, PIC, DPWH, BFP, entitled Guidelines for Processing Business Permits, Related Clearances and Licenses in our cities and municipalities. So move, Mr. Chair.
Okay, there's a motion, this is seconded by Member Pakanya. Any violent reaction?
Violent?
Member Abagan?
Mr. Chair, this is a barangay ordinance. And this is for the review and for the approval of the Sangguniang Panlungsod. Now, there are amendments that were introduced. So therefore, there must be a minutes of the public hearing relative to those increases of clearances fees, business permits, because this is in contrary to the DILG, am I right? DILG, that the business clearances permits should be paid through the city treasurer. Okay. That's why there must be supposedly a public hearing minutes as well as compliance with the DILG.
Okay, noted. Any more discussion? Clarification? Objection? Hearing none, the motion is approved. We go to the next item. Messages from the University Mayor. First item, Committee Chair on Census and Statistics. Member.
Good afternoon, Mr. Chairman. Item 1, I1, I respectfully move that a resolution be passed authorizing the City Mayor Frederick W. Shao to enter into sign the Memorandum of Agreement between the Iligan City Government and the Commission on Population Development Regional Office 10 to develop and pursue population development strategies to optimize demographic opportunities and address prevailing population issues. So moved, Mr. Chairman.
Okay, there's a motion by Councilor Sweet, duly seconded by Councilor Pacanya and Councilor Ong. Any discussion? Also, Councilor Imurong. Any discussion? Clarification? Objection? Hearing objection, we by 14 affirmative votes for the said motion. The motion is approved. We go to item number 2, Committee Chair on Education. Member Pinili Monte.
Mr. Chair, thank you. I move to authorize City Mayor Frederick W. Shao to enter into and sign the contract and other documents with Books on Wheels Enterprises Incorporated for the procurement of books for reading and acceleration program for Iligan learners development. Attached with notice of award, back resolution, approved JO request, and unsigned purchase order for the procurement of books for reading and acceleration program for Iligan learners development with reference number CBB 24-029. To be undertaken by the said supplier, Mr. Chair, with an award amounting to 7,484,000. So moved, Mr. Chair.
Okay, there's a motion by Councilor Belmonte, duly seconded by Councilor Sweet and Councilor Pacanya, also Councilor Yang. Any discussion? Clarification? Objection? Hearing objection, we bear 14 affirmative votes for the said motion is approved.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Councilor Pinili Monte. Item number 3, Committee Chair on Dream. Okay, Councilor Imorong. I respectfully move to consider the resolution authorizing City Mayor to enter and sign the contract and other documents with LGU Incorporated for the procurement of one motor vehicle. Attached with notice of award, back resolution number 24-022, series of 2024, approved purchase request and signed purchase order for the procurement of one unit motor vehicle with reference number CBB-24-024D to be undertaken by the civil supplier with an award amounting to 3,200,000 pesos for approval. Mr. Chairman, so moved. There's a motion by Councilor Imorong, duly seconded by Councilor Pacanya. Any discussion? Clarification? Objection? Hearing objection, we bear 14 affirmative votes for the said motion. The motion is approved. We go to item number 4, Committee Chair on Infra. Councilor Yang.
Good afternoon, Mr. Chair. It is respectfully moved that a resolution be passed authorizing City Mayor Frederick Shaw to enter into and sign the contract and other documents with Toyota Cagayan de Oro Incorporated for the procurement of 9 units motor vehicles attached with notice of award, back resolution number 24-033, series of 2024, approved purchase request and unsigned purchase order for the procurement of 9 units motor vehicles with reference number TBB-24033B to be undertaken by the said supplier with an award amounting to 12,885,000 pesos. So move, Mr. Chair.
Okay, this motion by Councilor Yao, duly seconded by Councilor Pacanya. Any discussion, clarification, objection? Hearing no objection, we vote like 14 affirmative votes for the said motion. The motion is approved. Next, 7 items, Committee Chair of my board. Councilor Abragan. Yeah, I have this this contains 7 items, Mr. Chair, 5 to 11. Okay. I have this through omnibus motion to shorten. Anyway, the contract of this contract employees were already prepared. Item, may I move for the authority to the giving authority to the City Mayor, Frederick Shaw, to enter to sign the contract of services of 1, Engineer Jude Christian Ducay, 2, Eduardo Badzuelo, 3, Jubel Villamor Tudoripa, 4, Maris Iliudra, and Hani Kim Ngoho. 4th is Maria Junali Grace Alfanta, David Pahapay and others, Ray Sagi, Dr. Ray Sagi and others from July with respective effectivity in their contract. That is, some are from July 1 to June 30, 2024. July 1, yes, except this April 1, 2024 to June 30, 2024, as for the work Edgardo Bonsuelo. Yeah, I move, Mr. Chair, for approval. Okay, there's a motion for approval. The omnibus motion, discussed by Councilor Pacaya and Councilor Salsos. Any discussion, clarification, objection? Hearing no objection, we reflect 14 affirmative votes for the said omnibus motion. The omnibus motion is hereby approved. We go to item number 12, Committee Chair on Finance. Since the chairman is not around and is now in abroad, beyond our jurisdiction, the vice chairman will take over. Okay. We move, Mr. Chair, for the approval of the resolution authorizing acting city treasurer Magdalena Carpintero to reactivate the dormant account of the Land Bank of the Philippines, namely 0322-1204-00, Iligan City, August 7, XEEPP RW NXE by way of including the authority to reactivate. May I move, Mr. Chair? Okay, there's a motion by Councilor Abagan. Can you seconded by Member Indurong and also Member Salsos. Any discussion, clarification, objection? Hearing no objection, we reflect 14 affirmative votes for the said motion. Okay, the amendment of resolution number 24-320 is hereby approved. Item number 13, Committee Chair and Bank Affairs. Okay, Member Chakur.
Congratulate Dated June 13, 2022, authorizing City Manager Division to enter into sign memorandum agreement between the Iligan City Government and Barangay Kapana, Iligan City to transfer and download the funds to the account of the Barangay Kapana in the amount of 2,750,000 for the proposed water system project at Purok 16 to 22 Minas, Barangay Kapana, Iligan City. I assume this is true.
Okay, there's a motion, this is seconded by member Pakanya and member Tweet. Any discussion, clarification, objection? Hearing no objection, member Tweet. 14 affirmative votes for the said motion. The motion is approved. Next three items, addendum, member Abergan. Member Abergan. Addendum. I-14, 15, and 16. Hinay pre. Is this J-O. K to J. This is ordinance, Mr. Chair, for the first reading. Temporary closing. No, 14, katasang COS. COS ni Lorena, COS. May I again have it in omnibus motion, Mr. Chair? Item I-14, 15, and 16. This is the giving of authority to the city mayor to sign the contract of services for the period as embodied in the contract and at the rate to I-14. Lorena Gabak, Catherine Marie Abinido, Yaon Franz Luigi, Dugel Nelson Cyril G, Doktora Sherin Lukman, Doktora Aisa Mitmog, Doktora Hasmin Lara at Adak, within period as embodied in the contract and at the rate is embodied contract. May I move, Mr. Chair? Okay, there's a motion by Councilor Abergan, seconded by Councilor Yang. Any discussion, clarification, objection? Hearing objection, member Fleck. 14 affirmative votes for the said omnibus motion. Okay, the omnibus motion is hereby approved. Next item, we go to business of the day. 4 items for committee chair and barangay affairs. Okay, member Shakur, you may take the floor.
Mr. Chairman, this is omnibus motion. The city budget officer providing the annual budget for barangays made annual investment plan. Barangay Kabaksana, 5,224,731.97. Barangay Dalipuga, 29,219,372. Barangay Panaruganan, 3,730,301. Barangay Poblacion, 8,500,000. I summa motion.
Okay, there's a motion. This is seconded by member Abergan, member Yang, member Pakanya, and member Ong. Any discussion? Okay, member Abergan. I would like to, if amenable with the author, I would like a certain barangay to be returned to his budget officer, particularly the barangay of annual investment plan of Barangay Dalifuga. The reason is, in their itemized allocation for the senior citizens and the PWD, it is vivid that their budget is 1% and 1%. This is in accordance with the city ordinance. However, it must be observed that they are the one dictating what are those items to be paid or purchased. Like, for example, senior citizen, drugs and medicine expenses, 60,000. Other supplies and material expenses, 60,000. Other maintenance and operating expense, 170,000. And with also disabled to PWD, drugs and medicines expenses, 60,000. Other supplies and material, 100. Other maintenance and operating expense, 132,184. Mr. Chair, I would like to call their attention because the spirit of our ordinance is this 1% is intended to all senior citizens based on their plan of actions or projects. And this 1% may be shared by the barangay, but the barangay is entitled only of 20% of this 292. Meaning to say, it is not the barangay that dictates what are the expenses to be incurred. There must be a limitation of 20% because the 80% shall be allocated to the action plan as wished by the senior citizens and PWD. That's why may I call the attention of that in this omnibus motion, this should be returned particularly to Barangay Dilipuga. And it must be observed, Mr. Chair, in other barangay, they did not specify what are the expenses to be paid or allotted for the senior citizen. It's only 1% and 1%, and it's up to the respective barangay, the senior citizens and PWD to make their plans. What are the activities to be spent for that 1%? Yes. So, are you?
Okay, Councilor Shako, what is your question? Yes, Mr. Chairman, accepted. Okay, it's accepted. So, any more discussion, clarification, objection? Hearing no objection, we will reflect 14 affirmative votes for the said motion. Okay, the omnibus motion, except for Barangay Lipuga, is hereby approved. We go to letter E, Member Salsos. Member Salsos.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Mr. Chair, I respectfully move for the approval of the resolution approving the application for accreditation of San Miguel Eagles Club, Iligan City, as a civil society organization of Iligan City, subject to the applicable laws, rules, and regulations. So move, Mr. Chair.
Okay, there is a motion by Councilor Salsos, seconded by Councilor Smith, Councilor Ingoro, and Councilor Alam. Any discussion, clarification, objection? Hearing no objection, we better 14 affirmative votes for the said motion. The motion is approved.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. In that, like manner, Mr. Chair, I move that the rules be suspended, and I ask for the presence in front of the officers and members of the San Miguel Eagles Club. So move, Mr. Chair.
Okay, there is a motion. Any second? Seconded by Member Ong, Member Abagan, and Member Sweet. So, rules suspended.
May I ask for the officers of the San Miguel Eagles Club to please come forward.
Diri mga kuya.
Mga kuya.
Koy.
Thank you. Thank you very much. May I ask the officers of the San Miguel Eagles Club to please introduce yourselves and your position. What did it?
Good afternoon to everyone. I am Will Cesar, currently regional assemblyman of the Sangguniang Eagles Club. Good afternoon, and good afternoon to the members of this august body. I'm Tony Kang, an officer of the club. Good afternoon, councilors. I'm Tony Arejo. I'm the club president. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Alvin Tan. I'm the VP. Good afternoon, councilors. I'm Kuya Jay Santos, club president. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Alexis Amaro. I'm the deputy auditor with Sangguniang Eagles Club.
Jason Allison, member. Thank you very much. May I ask my fellow colleagues if you have any questions to the club, you may come forward.
Okay, member Abragan. Mr. Chair, these kuyas are very close and familiar to me since 2008 because that was an exceptional acceptance. When I was in United States, I wrote a letter, left a letter for the application of these good officers while they were still in Maria Cristina Eagles Club. And that was an exception that I did not undergo any interview or other process. And I was
Before.
because I was in the United States outside the jurisdiction.
Virtual.
But that was my expression of my 100 or 200% willingness to be with the Eagles Club because of a noble purpose. Yeah, they have been tested from Sendong. Susay na itong takpawar na nilain, no? Mutabang gini sila. Mutabang din. Then, it can be observed that from two clubs. One is the Iligan Eagle Club. Then the other one is, in Iligan, is the Maria Cristina Eagle Club. And these two clubs have produced good leaders, and in fact, they were already dead and the others. Pero tungod sa ilahang serbisyo, tungod ang patay na. But those who died, as I can recall, got the award from the Eagles Club of Maria Cristina and Iligan because of their service to the people. So that's why I know the very start that is to serve our community.
Matod pa sa Rotary pa, sir, the committee above, sir. Mga tanan lang ko before kumukan. Before we were in Maria Cristina, so we were in what do you call naval force. Maria Cristina, to be good, di ba? Now, you are now an eagle sa San Miguel ng mulupad. You are already in the Air Force. What happened? Considering because of multiplication of expansion of clubs, that's why we have before we were Maria Cristina, now we are San Miguel. So, unsa ba gid kani mga Maria Cristina kami? Unsa man gid ang this was it propose
I response to that.
no? Oh, dagan Maria Cristina.
The truth is, Councilor Sir, is Marquesina Club grew up so large already membership. It was over, we were already 100 something, 170 something. So we decided that we will operate on another club just to maintain the number that is easy to control. There's no difference anyway except the name. All of us are Eagles. Members of the Fraternal Order.
Are you going to abandon the Maria Cristina and then you will pay our monthly dues sa inyo na? Dili na mo magbayad sa Maria Cristina. Di na. Pwede ko ma-apply. Sila pa naman pinunti dito.
Why not?
Muna na, bago na
If you may remember, sir, I was the past president for 2 terms of Maria Cristina. Kuya Hill, past president, and
Yes, Kuya Alvin. Past president.
and Alvin also a past president. When we broke off to another club, we brought at least about 40 just to manage is the start and also better management of the previous club. That's the main reason, Councilor.
Okay, it is very enlightening and that's why I understand now why namunga na just to have a very effective and efficient, particularly in the management as well as the service. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Councilor Bong.
That means more people to serve. So, NMR 2. NMR 8. God, mag-worry ako na. Anyway, we are really grateful for the Philippine Eagles. It is one of the organizations that is really very active in doing community service. So I applaud you for your participation, especially now that you are accredited as a civil service organization. No, and as a CSO, we are really glad because now you will be a voice of the people. You will conduit for the people to be involved in a policy making of the local government or local government. So congratulations again. May I ask, in that manner, may I ask Councilor Queenie Del Monte to please pass on the certificate of accreditation to San Miguel Eagles Club. It says that this is to certify that having satisfactorily complied with all the requirements and criteria for accreditation pursuant to the local government code and as promulgated in DILG Memorandum Circular Number 2022-083 dated June 15, 2022, the San Miguel Eagles Club, SMEC of Iligan City, as an organization is duly registered, certified with the SEC, TDA, DOL, BSUD, HLUB, NCIP, and established in accordance with the law is hereby awarded the Certificate of Accreditation. This is signed by our presiding officer of the Sangguniang, Vice Mayor Honorable Marianito D. Alimanya, 25th day of June 2024 at the Sangguniang Panlungsod of Iligan City, Philippines. Sir Mangkuni, palakpak. May I ask my fellow colleagues to please come in front for a picture taking, please. That the rules be restored, please.
Okay, before that, I would like to thank the members of San Miguel Eagles Club for coming and God bless kasi mga clear. Okay, there's a motion to, for the restoration of the rules. Any second? Seconded by Member Pacanya. Rules restored. We go to the next item. Letter F, Member Pacanya, addendum. Member Pacanya. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. This is a mass motion, Mr. Chairman. Resolution requesting the Department of Public Works and Highways DPWH of Long Street to remove the debris, boulders, and falling rocks around the National Highway and Barangay Sangguniang, Iligan City that pose danger to the vehicles and motorists passing along the said area, and to institute active and passive block trail protection system to prevent the rocks from falling downward, and copy corners to Engineer Sinaida Tan, the Regional Director of DPWH. Okay, last question ako. Next two items, addendum, Member Marquez. Member Vartas.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Resolution declaring July 17 to 23, 2024 as National Disability Rights Week in Iligan City with the theme Promoting Inclusion, Celebrating Abilities and Advocating Access. So, Mr. Chair.
Okay, there's a motion by Councilor Vartas, this is seconded by Councilor Yang and Councilor Imurong. Any discussion, clarification, objection?
I just want to clarify something, Mr. Chair. This National Disability NDPR Week was called, but it was renamed by President Ferdinand Marcos as the National Disability Rights Week. So, instead of National Disability Week, Rehabilitation Week, gibuhat niya National Disability Rights.
National Disability Rights.
Yeah, manang bagong ngalan karon sa NDPR Week, Mr. Chair.
Rights Week?
Rights, no.
Okay. Any more discussion? Clarification, objection?
First reading at Mr. Chair.
For first reading siya?
Dili, kuha lang siya, resolution only, declaring the July 17 to 23.
So, it is seconded by Member Pacanya and Member Salsos. Any more discussion, clarification, objection? Hearing none, the motion is approved.
Move for the first reading, Mr. Chair, a proposed ordinance entitled An Ordinance Amending and Incorporating Other Pertinent Provision to Article 5 Minerals of City Ordinance Number 11-5763. An ordinance adopting the Iligan City Environment Code of 2011, providing funds thereof and for other purposes. This is for first reading, Mr. Chair.
Okay, there's a motion for first reading. Any second, seconded by Member Salsos. Approve for the first reading.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Councilor Vartas. Next item, addendum, Member Salsos. Member Salsos.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. The last session, the Certificate of Accreditation of Iligan Bay Competent Electricians Guild Incorporated was already approved. However, they failed to appear when they were called. So this time, Mr. Chair, may I move that the rules be suspended and may I ask for the appearance of the officers and members of the Iligan Bay Competent Electricians Guild Incorporated. So move, Mr. Chair.
Okay, there's a motion for the rules to be suspended. Duly seconded by Member Ong. rules suspended.
Iligan Bay.
Iligan Bay.
Iligan Bay Competent Electricians Guild Incorporated. May I ask for the officers to please come in front. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you din.
Ito nga, attorney.
Tuwa.
Good afternoon, sirs. May we ask your name and your position and the purpose of your organization, please? Kamutangan ha, musuki sa inyo.
Microphone.
Good afternoon, I'm Miguel Gonzalez Engineer. Having a position in our electrician guild as the president of the Electrician Guild, National Competent, Iligan Bay Chapter.
Thank you. Sir Miguel.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Engineer Harold Bernido, a member.
Thank you, engineer.
I'm so happy that our application is approved. Thank you. I'm John Manara Vincente, Secretary.
Thank you very much, sir. Sir President, may you inform the body the purpose of their organization?
Ano po, yung purpose po namin dito po, yung recognition po ng learners, electrician bay, electrician guild. Nasa po namin, kasi po yung, para po, elephant pa po yung ano namin ito, itong guild namin. So, sa bawat meeting namin po, ang meeting, so, mga emergency meeting namin po, mayroon po kami mga yung mga membro namin, mga wishes nila, lahat, sa akin na, lang, para bang gusto nilang matutulungan itong namin, yan po. Lalo na po sa mga bagong graduate, yung mga first student, na kailangan po nila ng ng maka-work experience sila, saka maka-gain po na sila, maka-earn po ng mga sahod, kunti ng mga sahod. Pero kaya po sa akin, bilang isang presidente ng guild, sisikap ko rin po yung sarili po na ginagawa ko po yung lahat kung hanggat makaya ko na matutulungan po sila. Kaya po dito, nagpapasalamat din po ako sa inyo po, ma'am, dahil binigyan din niyo po kami ng pagkakataon na katulad nito po, na narinig po yung mga nahatid ng mga bawat kasamahan po namin.
Thank you, Mr. President. That is, isa sa inyong mga gustong buhatan is na-empower niyo ang mga bagong graduates ninyo, no? And as a member na, an accredited member of the Civil Service Organization, I get to inform na isa na po mo sa mga members sa atang Iligan City People's Council. No, and ang ating chairman na nakaroon si Adel. So it would really be good for you to participate para madunggan po ang team ninyo. Maka-ibalo po din kung sa mga pagbati sa atong mga electricians na ginadiri sa ato ang syudad sa Iligan. Thank you very much. Any other question? Yes, Attorney Sangguniang.
Iligan Bay Competent.
Ay, sir, gentlemen, good afternoon. Sir, pila mo ka members? Pila ka book ang inyong members diri sa Iligan?
Yes po, dati yung pag-anak ko po, yung
Halimbawa, yung nauna pa na presidente sa amin po, yung mga last officers namin, natanggap ko po yung mga 150. Yung mga active po.
Presently, 150,
Yes po.
including
More than
officers.
150. Pero kung yung ano ko lang po, yung 150. Actually, 150 to 200 yung nasa listahan po. Yung sa Mr. Lens. Kaso yung naranasan po natin yung nakaraan na pandemya, yung pandemic. So, medyo po, bawal-bawal yung mga ano doon, yung mga gatherings. So, hindi po kami nakapag ng maayos. Pero, meron po kami ginagawa ng virtual. So, nangyari doon, yung iba doon, may nakapunta sa ibang lugar, na po sa nagtatrabaho. Kasi dito po na medyo rin tayo sa crisis sa work nila po. So, yung natanggap ko nito, yung sa akin po, yan ko na-consider na 150 po ng members ng mga activity po namin.
Sir, nakakaintindi ka ng Bisaya? Nakakaintindi ka ng Bisaya, okay. So, ibig sabihin, yung sinabi mo kanina na meron din kayong virtual na members, means to say na meron kayong mga miyembro na taga-Iligan pero nagtatrabaho na ngayon abroad. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Sir, maybe very soon, we might need your help or assistance. Okay lang naman kayo, sir, kung tawagan namin kayo, no?
Yes po.
Kasi baka kailangan na namin yung ating generator. Yes. So, hope you could help us with that. Can we get the assurance of the officers that whenever we need your help, you will be there? Yeah, technical support. Yeah. Of course, hindi financial. Legal. Sige.
Actually po, ma'am, nagkaano tayo doon sa dati sa partnership ng TESDA.
Ano yun, sir? TESDA.
Kita sa tayo doon ng nakaraan na sa yung sa mga TESDA po, yung panawagan nila sa partnership. Okay na po, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you. And Engineer, you would like to say something?
No, I would like also to thank to all of you na as a member of this gentleman beside me. I would like to thank to them also. As a
You can be sure that if there's anything that the elections of Iligan City, if you are in need of anything, then you can just approach any of us so that we are willing to listen to your concerns and fears. Thank you very much. In this manner, may we ask Councilor Tony Del Monte to please pass this certificate of accreditation to the Iligan Bay Competent Electricians Guild. It states that this is to certify that having satisfactorily complied with all the requirements and criteria for accreditation pursuant to the local government code and as promulgated in DILG Memorandum Circular number 2022-083 dated June 15, 2022, the Iligan Bay Competent Electricians Guild Incorporated with address 61 Isabel Ramiro Street, Acon, Luna, Tamboy, Planon, Iligan City, is hereby awarded the certificate of accreditation signed by our Honorable Marianito de Alemania, presiding officer of the Sangguniang. It's dated actually 4th day of June 2024 at the Sangguniang Panlungsod of the Iligan City, Philippines. Councilor Queenie. May we ask my fellow colleagues to please come.
Letter J. Your J as in J. Mr. Chair, I would like to have it for the first reading, an ordinance temporary closing. Sorry. Temporary closing the Benito Street, Purok 9, Saray, Iligan City in celebration of Fiesta of Inahan sa Kinabuhi, Panabang from June 26 to 27, 2024. May I move, Mr. Chair, for the first reading?
26 to 27?
Yes.
Okay, this motion, this is seconded by Member Pacanya. Any discussion? Approve for the first reading.
Yeah, I move, Mr. Chair, that we have to dispense the second reading and proceed with the third reading, considering of the urgency of the time. Time is of the essence. This is tomorrow. So, Thursday, June 26. 25 yata naman, di ba?
25 lang. Tomorrow na, it's for tomorrow.
So I move that to have it read for the third reading, Mr. Chair.
Okay, this motion is seconded by Member Pacanya, Member Martas, and Member Ong. Any discussion, clarification, objection? Hearing objection, member reflect 14 affirmative votes for the said ordinance on second and final reading. Approve the final reading. Next. Okay.
Okay, napaisa. This is a resolution, Mr. Chair, addressed to all department heads of the city government of Iligan, informing them that the contract of services for straight 6 months should be submitted like 6 months, January to June, will have a deadline to be taken by the Sangguniang Panlungsod, to be endorsed to the Sangguniang Panlungsod from January to February in case of contracts from January to June, with an exception that those monthly contracts endorsed thereafter, meaning thereafter, anyway, sa wira sa tunay gutangan. And for the contract, 6-month contract, for the contract of services from July to December, the deadline should be July and August, with the same exception. And in case of failure or any delay committed in the endorsement to the Sangguniang Panlungsod shall not be entertained anymore. And the parties agreed can go after defaulting employees through administrative sanction or complaint. May I move, Mr. Chair?
Okay, this motion by Councilor Iligan, this is seconded by Councilor Salsas and Councilor Pacanya. Any discussion, clarification, objection? Hearing none, the motion is approved. Next item, number 3, measures on second and third reading. Member Iligan. Member now.
I respect this August body to approve for second reading the proposed ordinance entitled Declaring for resources and similar purposes to provide geographical lifeguards and lifeguarding equipment for the operations, providing penalties for violation thereof and for other purposes. For second reading, so
Okay, it is seconded by Member Balangay and Member Pacanya. Any discussion, clarification, objection? Hearing objection, be like 14 affirmative votes for the said ordinance on second reading, for the second reading.
Mr. Chair, that we dispense further deliberation on this matter, instead approve this proposed ordinance entitled an ordinance requiring previous owners and similar purposes to provide geographical lifeguards and lifeguarding equipment for their operations, providing penalties for violation thereof and for other purposes. For third and final reading, so moved, Mr. Chairman.
There is a motion by Councilor Indoro, that is seconded by Councilor Ong, Balangay, Councilor Pacanya, Abragan, and Councilor Salsas. Any discussion, clarification, Objection. Hearing no objection, in bear flat. 14 affirmative votes for the said ordinance on third and final reading. Approved for the third and final reading. Thank you. Next item, we go to privilege hour. Hearing none, we go to the next information hour. Hearing none, we go to the next question hour. Hearing none, we go to the next announcement. Our next session will be on Tuesday, July 2, at the same time, 1:30 in the afternoon. Nothing more on the table, Mr. Chair. Okay, any motion for adjournment? Okay, there's a motion for adjournment by Councilor Baranay in a second. Seconded by Councilor Abradan. Session adjourned.